Investors don't know what to make of it because the history of the North Korean situation over the last couple of decades is it flares up for a while and it sort of settles down, and then a little while later it flares up again. Lately the flare-ups have been coming quicker because the number of missile launches and risks around nuclear warheads and so on has gone up, and this obvious threat that they can sort of in a few years' time or maybe sooner land nuclear weapons in the US. I mean, that's sort of changed the ball game to some degree, and I think bringing the whole issue to a head. At this stage, my best guess, and I reckon it's still a guess, but I reckon odds favour a diplomatic solution because of the loss of life if America undertakes a preemptive strike would be horrendous in terms of South Korea, Japan and so on. So they're not going to do that. By the same token, the North Koreans know that if they move and do the wrong thing, go a bit too far, then they're going to get pummeled. The regime will get wiped out. So I think a diplomatic solution is what will happen, but we're not at that point yet. And therefore the noise, as we saw earlier this week on Tuesday, could continue for a while yet. And that's probably the biggest risk hanging over markets. And I think, as per your question, I don't think markets have fully factored that in as things currently stand.